Hi Pisces, this is your January 15th through January 21st weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Page of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Cups. We have the Three of Pentacles. Then we have the Six of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Lovers and the Star. And we have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, or any zodiac sign. This is a very specific reading, Pisces. Here's the deal. We have the Magician on the bottom of the deck, which could be interpreted as a card of manifestation, wishing for something, asking for something, right? And we also have 2 wish come true cards on the table, right? The Nine of Cups all the way to your left, and the Star right next to that Magician. The last card in the potential outcome. So I would just have to conclude that this is a wish come true. This is a wish come true for you. It could be a wish come true because you wanted to join some kind of a group, or because you wanted to be together with this particular person. You know, so it could be someone you wished for to be with, or if you wished for something else, like joining some kind of a group, and we'll get to that in just a second, then you could be meeting this new person, new love person, as a part of that group, as a part of that trip. Right? That's one other thing, very specific thing that I see here. You will be invited to either join some kind of a club or join some kind of a group, or you'll be invited on a trip with a group of people. And perhaps that's what the wish come true is for you. Right? Yeah, very specific. The Page of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a message coming your way. An invitation. An invitation, all right? It's clarified by the Nine of Cups. This is the first wish come true card. Wish granted. The Three of Pentacles, the next card over, this is that group of people that I was just talking about, right? It could be a group of people on social media, or it could be literally a group of people, or both. Okay? It could, and it has something to do with the Six of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. So perhaps it's just a bunch of people who travel together. They find the destination and then they all go. Or perhaps it could be a group of people who go skiing or go snowboarding. You know, it could be another group of people who go hiking together. All right? And as a part of this group, you're going to go somewhere. With the Six of Swords clarified by the Eight of Wands, right? Both of those 2 cards could be interpreted as cards of going somewhere, right? And I think that's exactly what's happening. The Six of Swords, the thing about the Six of Swords, it always brings improvements into our lives, right? With the Six of Swords, things usually get better. So if you're going on a trip, which most of you, I think you are going somewhere, and it doesn't have to be a long trip, it could be a short trip, but you will definitely be going somewhere with those 2 cards. And my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands, by the way, is the Cupid's Arrows card. Okay? In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Lovers and the Star. You know, 2 of the cards in there are major arcana cards. The Lovers and the Star are major arcana cards. The Lovers could be a Gemini. The Star could be an Aquarius. But the Lovers could be a card of a choice. And in my opinion, the Lovers is one of the best, if not the best card. When it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people, it's a soulmate card, it's a card of a twin flame connection, and it's also a card of the love of your life. Alright? It could be a card of a choice as well, but I think so late in the reading, it could be a choice of a wedding venue, you know, where you're going to be getting married. That could be a choice. Alright? And the Ten of Cups is a family card, it's the happily ever after card. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. And the Star right next to the deck, it's either an Aquarius you're dealing with, or, like I said earlier, it's simply another wish come true card. So very specific story, Pisces. Let me know what is the group, what is the club that you're going to be a part of now. Or is it just a group of people going somewhere? All right? So really happy for you, Pisces. Congratulations. if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, Pisces, this spread is for you. We have the King of Wands, the Lovers, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, it's been a while since I saw the King and the Queen of Wands in any reading. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I usually call the King and the Queen of Wands if I'm not doing a spread for non-fire signs, and you're not a fire sign, right? I usually call this couple the partners in crime couple, all right? This is when both of you are like really excited about something, both of you are on the same page, both of you are ready to get up and go, both of you are, I don't know, very fiery and passionate. And it feels like, I don't know what you're doing. Let me know in the comments down below, Pisces. But this looks awesome. It's like you're hatching a plan to conquer the world, right? But the Lovers in between, that's the two of you. And it's one of the best cards when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. We had the Lovers in the first spread, right? And now we have the Lovers here. It's also a card of a choice, but I don't think it's a choice. In this particular case, right? This is you like madly in love with one another, or both of you are like really on the same page about what's going on, right? The Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it could be a proposal, right? It could be a proposal, or it could be that the two of you are getting ready to start something, to do something, and it could turn out to be a golden opportunity, or both of you already know that this is a golden opportunity. If you start this, if you launch this, if you do this, you could be thinking about starting a business together, or what have you. Whatever it is a golden opportunity. And yeah, this is hot. This is spicy. Pisces. Spicy Pisces. Yeah, partners in crime. All right, have fun. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces. This week, keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have Judgment, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Emperor, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Aries, Scorpio, maybe a Sagittarius. Well, it feels like this person is going to make a dramatic entrance or dramatic re-entry, right? Because we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. And sometimes what we have on the bottom of the deck is something that happens unexpectedly, right? Every once in a while, that's how the bottom of the deck plays out. But at the same time, the Tower is a card of when things go not according to plan. All right? The Tower is when things happen unexpectedly, right? Could be a Scorpio you're dealing with. But I think for most of you, you're dealing with the Emperor, which is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to be like, out of the blue, this person shows up. Perhaps you forgot about them. You don't expect them to ever show back up. And here they are, right? Judgment, the first card I came out, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Eight of Cups right next to it. This is them coming back to you, right? In this case, the Eight of Cups, this is them coming back. And the Emperor is the person coming back. Could be an Aries you're dealing with. But the Emperor often comes through as a future or existing husband or spouse or a significant other figure. You could have been married to this person, or that's what they want. Now they want to get married. And perhaps that's what's going to throw you off with the Tower card. Okay? Because the Emperor could be also a card of somebody who's stepping up, right? Perhaps they've got a job, or they got a better job, they got a haircut, they got their own place, they got their shit together and things like that. Right? The Wheel of Fortune, clarifying them, is a restart of a cycle. That's what they want. The Wheel of Fortune is a good card. You know, it's a good card to have. It's usually a very positive card. All right, so prepare yourself for, I guess, like an unexpected surprise type of a deal. Surprise, here I am. Surprise, I've got a better job. I make more money. Surprise, I've got my own place and things like that. And by the way, you know, let's get married or something like that. I don't know what you're going to do about this, Pisces. But from what I see, you know, the Emperor with the Wheel of Fortune, or, you know, it's a good combo. It's a good combo. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Pisces. This week we have the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And we also have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Somebody's going to convince you this week, Pisces, that what you're about to do is a good idea. Okay, yeah, we start with the Nine of Wands. This is a card of somebody who is suspicious, somebody who is skeptical, somebody who got burnt in the past, and that's why they're suspicious and skeptical, right? But somebody's going to come in and change your mind. Or perhaps if you're dealing with just one person, one company to begin with, that's your initial reaction, but then they will prove you that it's not a bad idea, right? You got nothing to worry about. The Two of Cups right next to the Nine of Wands. When it comes to work, business, and finances, I usually call it the handshake card, right? So the Two of Cups is when people literally shake hands, or they sign contracts, they sign paperwork. They go into partnerships, they go into alliances, they merge companies and things like that. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Wands, so perhaps you do have a couple of options, or with the Two of Wands, you're just gonna take time to think about it, to perhaps do your research, which would not be a bad idea after all, right? Perhaps you can hire a lawyer, or see if there's fine print, or you could give it to somebody, and by it I mean paperwork, right, for a friend or a lawyer to look it over, right? And I think eventually you will decide to go ahead with it. At the end, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Swords is a card of moving forward, all right? And the Nine of Pentacles is what you're moving towards. When it comes to work, business, and finances, this is one of those cards that you actually want to see. It's a card of financial abundance. It's a card of somebody who is doing very well financially, right? So, yeah. Don't just jump in, and I don't think you're going to jump in anyway. Do your research, ask around, get a lawyer, get a friend to look at this, to look over this, and I think eventually you will come to the conclusion that it's a safe bet. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Pisces. But I think you already are. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Chariot clarified by the Queen of Cups, we have the Four of Wands clarified by the Hangman, and we also have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. As most of you already guessed, this is simply a repeat of the first spread, the new love spread. And again, this is a confirmation that, you're going to be invited to go somewhere, or to join some kind of a group, and then that group will go somewhere. Right, we got the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck, right? This is a repeat card. And this is, by the way, a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. The Seven of Pentacles, the first card that came out, is a card of waiting. I think that's you hoping or waiting to be invited to go. And you're going, right? We have the Chariot clarified by the Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups. The Chariot could be, a Cancer you're dealing with. But most likely this is you going. Or feeling good about this, because this is a card of victory, success. It's a card of a triumph. Then we have the Four of Wands clarified by the Hangman. The Hangman is also your card. It's your major arcana card, one of them, right? And the Four of Wands is a card of a marriage commitment. It's also a card of a massive celebration. To me personally, the Four of Wands is a card of waiting. It always reminds me of a wedding, right? But this spread right here is like a redacted or shortened version of what we saw in the first spread. And I guess that's what you're not expecting. But perhaps you lost hope, you're not going to get invited, and you're going to get invited after all. Or, this is simply a confirmation that this is coming your way. All right, Pisces, so yes, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing week.